In this video, I want to talk to you guys specifically about the MyEcon comp plan or the MyEcon compensation plan. So it's a very detailed, very broad comp plan, but what I want to do is I really want to break it down into its simplest form for you and kind of see if I can show you the best way for you to make money with MyEcon. Now, the comp plan itself, there's really three main components to the comp plan. There's three really strong ways to make money. So first one is your direct commissions, okay? You obviously, by personally sponsoring people yourself, you get direct commissions. Right now, the company is doing 100% commissions, where not a lot of network marketing companies do 100% commissions. It's almost unheard of. Usually, depending on the product, depending on the opportunity, whatever it is, if it's a digital product versus a physical product, a lot of times those the comp plans range anywhere from 30 to say 50%, but 100% commissions is almost unheard of, and that's one of the things that MyEcon excels at right now is they're doing 100% direct personal commissions. So really powerful there. The second component is your base shop commissions. And what I'm going to do on the dry erase board back here is I'm going to kind of draw everything out and give you guys the bullets. So we're going to talk about direct personal commissions, 100% commissions. We're going to talk about base shop commissions, which is as the people that you sponsor start to sponsor, we're going to show you what that looks like. And then you also have your overrides, and then you have your dream team residual. So really, I guess there's really four things that I want to hit. I'm thinking in my head as I was doing this that it was three, but there's really four bullets that I want to talk about. Now, there's a whole bunch of other little nuances here and there, and I don't want to get too far into the numbers and percentages and everything else, but I want to give you the bullets so you can understand some of the quickest and fastest ways to make money with MyEcon. And then I want to share with you something important, which is your dream team residuals. That's where your team overrides really kick in. And that happens at a specific point in time, so I kind of want to walk you through that. So we'll try to keep this video quick, but at the same point, I want to give you guys good, solid, concrete information so you can understand the comp plan, you can understand how to maximize the comp plan, and you can understand how to effectively grow your MyEcon business. Okay, so first things first is you have, let's draw this out right here. So you got the MyEcon comp plan. Okay. Boom. So first thing you have is you have you right here. And as you sponsor your very first person, I know my handwriting looks like crap, but get over it, it's fine. So as you sponsor your very first person, so let's say that you jump on board and you start right now. You're going to come in at the market director level, okay, market director level. You're going to pay $49.95 to join, okay? $49.95 to join, you're going to come in at the market director level. So that's where you are, boom, right there. All right, so let's say you sponsor somebody at the $49.95 level. So you sponsor, we'll just say person A, right? You sponsor person A. Now, your very first person is going to get passed up to your sponsor. That's how the comp plan works. And I know this sounds weird. I know there's plenty of other business opportunities out there. I won't name them, but they, where you pass up your first or your second or whatever is a very common thing with compensation plans. So anyway, you pass up your very first person. However, you still do make a $10 commission, okay? So it's not for nothing. You still make a $10 commission on your very first person. So once you get that market director position out of the way, once you sponsor your very first person, it's kind of like you kind of graduate. You actually move from a market director, okay? So you, right here, you move from a market director up to an EVP, all right? So you are now an EVP, all right? Executive Vice President. So once you sponsor your first person. So we'll just keep you as an EVP right there, all right? So now there's multiple ranks inside the company. So EVP is kind of like that first rank. And then it goes EVP to EVP Gold, EVP Platinum, EVP Infinity, and then CEO Infinity, which is the highest level in the company, right? So sponsor one person, now you're EVP. Now you qualify for 100% direct personal commissions, all right? So now let's say that you sponsor your second person. So you sponsor your second person, which is, okay, we call that person A. Now you sponsor person B, which is your second person. They come in, you get a $50 direct commission, okay? You get a $50 direct commission, really super cool. So now this is how you can, somebody joins for $49.95, you get a $50 commission. So that's how you make direct referral commissions, 100% direct referral commission. So if you're good at sponsoring, if you're good at bringing people in, either driving traffic or using social media or whatever strategies that you use, you know, you can pop $50 commissions all day long by bringing people in, that's a great way to make money. If you want to make, you know, $200 a week, $800 a month, I mean, you simply just got to sponsor 4 people a week and you're making $200 a week, $800 a month. I mean, would an extra $800 help you and your family? For most people, yeah, it would. So anyway, now that's how you start popping $50 commissions. So you sponsor person C, this is again, you know, you get another $50. Okay, you sponsor person D, you get another $50, right? So those are your direct referral commissions right there. So that's kind of component number 1 of the comp plan. Now we're going to move into what's called the base shop, all right? Once you sponsor your very first person, now remember, this person here was passed up. We'll put PU stinkeroo, they were passed up. So meaning person A does not graduate and go into the base shop. Now, person B, C, and D do go into the base shop. So once you get to EVP and you sponsor your first person, you pass up your first person, now you qualify for what is called a base shop. So what's going to happen is all of these folks here are now in your base shop. So from B on down, as many people as you sponsor on down are now in what's called your base shop, which is kind of like, we'll just consider it like the foundation of your business, all right? So what we're going to do is we're actually just going to move these people over and we're going to do a base shop right here, okay? We're going to do a base shop, all right? So this is where all your personals would be, and then once you sponsor them, so we're going to move these 3 over here, so we're going to have B, C, and D right there, and they're in our base shop, okay? I'm going to draw this, kind of picture this like a big long cylinder, all right, where all your personal sponsors are, your directs are, okay? So we got B, C, and D, which you personally sponsor. They're now moved over into your base shop, okay? This is where the other component, the second component, your base shop commissions come into play, okay? So now what I like about the comp plan is it forces you to help your people win. It's not just like an affiliate program where you just get money from sponsoring people directly. When you start helping your team build, when you start helping your team grow, and one of the things that our team does really, really well is we use a link rotator, which is provided by Income Shift Pro. So for those of you guys that are watching this and have heard of or know of Income Shift Pro is the marketing system that helps market MyEcon. Gives you the autoresponder, the text autoresponder, as well as the email autoresponder, all of your stats, all of your tools, and it also gives you a link rotator so you can help build your team faster and quicker, which is really cool. So anyway, now what's cool is once you start helping the people that are in your base shop start sponsoring. So let's say person B sponsors, they sponsor person E. Obviously B, that's going to be their first person that they sponsor. So once they do that, just like you when you sponsored your first person, then you go from market director to EVP. Same thing with person B, C, D, or anybody that you personally sponsor, right? So person B sponsors person E, follow along here. Person B sponsors person E. B will graduate out of the base shop, okay? Once they sponsor their first person, they graduate out of the base shop. But let me show you how to drill down in your base shop so you can maximize the commissions of the people that you're sponsoring, and then they start to sponsor, okay? This is where you can maximize the comp plan. So person B sponsors person E. They graduate. B comes out here, and B becomes an EVP, okay? Follow me there? Once B sponsors E, now you get a $40 commission. you get a 40, so instead of getting a $50 direct, now you get a $40 commission from the efforts of the people that you sponsored, okay? Now here's what's cool, and I can show you more and more examples, but I just want to show you how the drill down effect in your base shop, and that's why I talked about it kind of being like that cylinder almost, if you kind of picture that. So now E sees the value in the opportunity. E turns around and they sponsor person F, okay? So E graduates and they come out of the base shop. E becomes an EVP. Oops. All right. You also get another $40 commission because E sponsored F. All right. Now, let's say F sees the value in the business opportunity. F sponsors G, right? Guess what? Another $40 commission. This goes down to infinity. So as these people keep sponsoring more people, that's $40 commissions all day long for you. $40 commissions all day long. So from a compensation standpoint, if you understand the value of drilling down and creating depth in your team, then you can be popping $40 commissions all day long. So if you're good at personally sponsoring, there's $50 commissions all day long. And you can also get $40 commissions by helping your team grow. Also, now we're going to start shifting into the third component of the compensation plan, which is your overrides. Okay, and there's two overrides. Okay, there's your one-time override, and then there's your dream team residual override. So the first one we're going to talk about is your one-time team growth override. So as these people start sponsoring, they're going to obviously come out of the base shop. All these folks are going to come out of the base shop and become EVPs. So F becomes an EVP, G becomes an EVP, okay? So let's say hypothetically, now that you have 4 legs, this is what you would call legs, all right? So you got four legs. These people sponsored, they came out of your base shop. So now that you have, these are called basically first generation legs, all right? Once they come out of your base shop, once they sponsor people, they sponsor their first person just like you did, they come out of your base shop. So this is where the third component comes in. Now, you have your base shop that continues to grow down, which gets you $40 commissions all day long as these people keep sponsoring and sponsoring. You know how it works, okay? Now, with your first generation legs, now that you actually have legs and you have leaders, your EVP and above, you have your leaders that are starting to grow. Now, as these people start to continue to sponsor, okay, so all of these people over here are now starting to generate their own base shop, just like you have your own base shop. Now, once these people get over here, they're starting to develop their own base shop. As they start to sponsor, so hypothetically, as G, G sponsors H, okay? Once they start to sponsor people over here, you get paid a one-time override for any time all of these legs, and these, you can create as many legs over here as you want. There's no limit. It doesn't have to be 4, 6, 10, 12, 1,000. It doesn't matter. This is unlimited how many legs you can create. So anytime somebody is sponsored on any of these legs, on any one of these legs, depending on what level you're at, so EVP, gold, infinity, EVP, gold, platinum, infinity, all of those have a one-time, basically like a signing bonus, if you will, where you get a one-time override when anybody joins your team. So at any point over here, when any of your legs sponsor somebody, okay, and this goes from your first down to your 6th generation, all right? So basically like 6 levels down. And if you think about it, you can create unlimited legs. You can create as many legs as you want, and it goes down 6 levels deep. That's a lot of people. Like that, we're talking thousands and thousands and thousands of people, depending on how you build your teams. But anytime somebody sponsors someone, you get a one-time override when they join. So as an example, right now, for me as a platinum, the override is $9. So G sponsors H, I get a $9 commission. Now, $9 might not seem like a lot, but when you multiply that out based on the amount of legs that you start to build, based on how your team starts to grow. So right now, I mean, our team is growing by the hundreds. So anytime anybody over here sponsors someone, I get a commission. So whether I sponsor them or not, whether I was part of that process or not, I'm still getting paid for that, which is really, really cool. So that's the third component of the comp plan. So you have your one-time override. So like I said, from EVP, you guys can see this right here, from EVP to gold to platinum to infinity, you get a one-time override. And that ranges from $2.50 all the way up to $15, depending on when and where you watch this. They actually recently just changed the comp plan. So they were doing $35 direct commissions. Now they're doing $50 direct commissions. So they actually upped the amount of money that your direct, your direct referrals get, your direct sponsors. So very, very powerful. So that's a $15 raise every time you sponsor somebody, which is really, really cool. But where they shaved some of that money is that override right there. So platinums were getting 12, now we're getting 9, but that's okay because you make it up with, if you're working your base shop and you're helping your people grow, kind of it balances out, which is really cool. So there really isn't any, there's no big money loss there. It's to help the brand newest person make more money up front. And it's helping you because again, these base shop commissions, which are $40 right now, they used to be 25, but now they're 40. So got a $15 raise over here. You got a $15 raise right here. It definitely balances out. So don't think that, losing money over here, there's a balance there. Now, so anyway, this is the third component over here. So as this team starts to grow, and for me, as I've started to, rise up to platinum on my way to infinity, this has been where most of my money has come from. Okay, this has been where most of my money has come from, is by my team growth and getting those one-time overrides. Okay, that's where the majority of my income comes from right here. So I want you to realize, even though these commissions, are a little bit smaller than your base shop or smaller than your direct referral commissions, this is where the money is right here. These one-time overrides, there's a lot of money there. Once your team starts to kind of get a little traction and starts to grow a little bit, that's where the money is, all right? Now, the final stage of the comp plan, which is kind of component number 4, is your dream team residuals, okay, your dream team residuals. So how this works is, and I'm gonna go with a little bit of a clean slate here, okay? So at any point, if you have a question on how this comp plan works, obviously you can drop a comment down below. But what I also want you to do is I'm gonna pay attention here because I'm gonna erase some of this. So if you have to pause, rewind, go back. But the dream team residuals, this kicks in a little bit later, all right? So let me get rid of all this. All right. And guys, I get it. Trust me, I get it. I know there's a lot of information here. There's a lot of numbers. There's a lot of lines and moving parts. I get that. But I can promise you this, and this is the reality of it. There's any comp plan in any network marketing company, like they're complex. They're deep. There's a lot of stuff there. There's a lot of crap there and a lot of plans that just don't make a lot of sense, or these got-yous that make you do all this extra work. And I just want to spell this out for you guys so you can kind of understand, like, how can I make money? What do I got to focus on? What's the real meat and potatoes of the comp plan? So I'll kind of recap everything at the end. So right now I want to talk about the 4th component, which is your dream team residuals. I'll just put DTR up here, okay? DTR. Now, your dream team residuals, I'm actually going to grab a piece of paper so I know what I'm talking about. All right, so this is, for anyone out there that's like, oh, MyEcon is a scam, or, it's, I actually had somebody comment on one of my YouTube videos saying that it was a gifting scam. But that's just, unfortunately, that's just an uneducated, I don't mean uneducated as in like they're not smart, I mean uneducated in regards to knowing what they're talking about. Because this is the actual MyEcon compensation plan right here. It's printed out right from their website. It is a real life comp plan. MyEcon has real life products that actually help people put more money in their wallet. So anyway, digressing. So 4th component, dream team residuals. Now, it says right here in the comp plan, all right, once you get to your 5th month, okay, once you get to your 5th month, during your 6th month, all right, that's when your dream team residuals kick in. This is, honestly, guys, this is kind of where you put the cherry on top, the whipped cream, or if you're talking meat and potatoes, this is where you put the gravy and like just the real big extra payouts start happening. And that's also what's important too, that I want you to understand is being a network marketer, being involved in something like MyEcon or in this industry, in this business, this is about the long term. This is about the long term. This is about long-term results. This is, can you make a lot of money up front? Yes, you can. Yes, you 100% can. You know, you can make enough money to, you know, pay some of your bills or help offset some of the income that you're already making with your job or whatever else that you're doing. You can make a lot of that money with your, you know, $50 directs, with your $40 base shop commissions, and then obviously some of the overrides that we talked about. But where the long-term money comes in, where the, you know, it's like that 401k as it really starts to rise up and that money starts to compound, is where the dream team residuals kick in. This is where you can really start to add money every single month. So if you have the right mindset and you're in this for the long haul, then we're talking, I mean, we're talking 6, 12, 18, 24 months out. As this really starts to grow and compound, that's when the real money really starts to happen. And that's when your life really starts to change. Because I promise you this, and I can tell you this from experience, when you start to get to a 5-figure monthly income, it just, you know, life starts to get, you know, different and fun and unique, and it starts to get really exciting. So you 100%, if you're watching this, you can get to that point. You just need to stay in it long enough, okay? So anyway, with the comp plan, dogs. Anyway, hang on. Dog is always barking at the mailman. So anyway, with the Dream Team Residuals, how it works. So if you are an EVP, we're going to break it down. EVP, Gold, Platinum, and then we got Infinity. All right. So once you get to month number 6, all right, once you get to month number 6, that's where your Dream Team Residuals kick in. So what is a Dream Team Residual? You start getting residual commissions on every active member on your team. All right. So how that works is for for EVP, it's $1. For Gold, it's $3. For Platinum, it is $5. And for Infinity, it is $7. So I'll give you an example. I'll give you a picture perfect real life example. One of the past opportunities that I was in, I had 2,500 active people on my team, 2,500 active people. All right, so I'll do some math for you here. All right, that would obviously 2,500 people. If you had 2,500 people on your MyEcon team, that would certainly most likely put you at Infinity, okay? And you would get a $7 override on every active head, every active person that is on your team. So keep in mind, this doesn't include your direct commissions. This doesn't include your base shop commissions. This does not include your one-time overrides for your legs, okay, for, you know, your first through your 6th generation legs. This is just on every active member on your team. Like I said, this is really where the gravy starts getting added on to your paycheck, all right? These are also, everything else that I showed you, the other 3 components are all paid out weekly. Those are all paid out weekly. The Dream Team Residual is paid out monthly. So yes, you can be getting paid really up to 5 times a month. So let me just do some math for you, okay? So as the example that I just gave you, my last business opportunity that I was in, I had 2,500 active affiliates, 2,500. So let's say that I was Infinity, right? Because right now as you're watching this, I'm a Platinum. But obviously if I'm working my way here, kind of working my way there. But if I was at that level, this is just an example. So we'll do the math right now. So 2,500 active people times $7, okay? that is $17,500 that I would get, okay? $17,500 every single month, okay? As long as those folks stay active, $17,000. Now this, again, these Dream Team residuals don't really kick in until the 6th month, but let me ask you something. Is it worth it to hang around for that? No brainer, right? No brainer. And anyone says that it's not worth it to stay in a business opportunity that long honestly just has no clue what they're doing. No clue. It's a lottery ticket mentality. They're looking for a get-rich-quick scheme. This is not for them. It's not for them, okay? And sometimes, just because, people can fog a mirror does not mean that you want them in your business opportunity. You got to be real, all right? So hypothetically, guys, this is where a lot of the money can be made, but this is long-term, all right? This is long-term. So for you want to make sure that you stay consistent. You keep putting in the work, you go through the grind. You can make a lot of upfront money with those commissions, with your direct $50 commissions. You can be popping those off and easily add hundreds, if not thousands of dollars into your wallet every single month by just getting direct commissions and or base shop commissions too. It's a great way to earn real quick money up front. And then you start getting other one-time overrides with your generations, your first 3 or 6 generations. Then after 5 months, your Dream Team residual kicks in. And again, more gravy and cherries and whipped cream on top of the already existing money that you're making. So those are really the 4 those are the 4 components, and I'll just kind of map it all out for you here. Those are the 4 components of the MyEcon comp plan, all right? So like I said, and there's no secrets. It's right there in the MyEcon compensation plan. It's a real comp plan, real products, real people. No, it is not a scam. No, it's not a gifting scam, a money, whatever. It's a real life legitimate business. MyEcon has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. They've been around for 14 years. Very solid foundation, very deep pockets. Solid business opportunity, guys. So quick overview is, and we'll talk about the 4 components, I guess we'll call it 4 ways to make money, right? You have your direct commissions. All right. Your direct commissions are $50 commissions. Then you have your base shop commissions. Okay, base shop, those are $40 commissions. And then you have your one-time overrides. So we'll call it OT override. Okay. Those can range depending on what level you're at. So, if we were to look at the comp plan here, those are going to go from $250 up to $15, depending on when and where you watch this and what they're doing specifically with the comp plan. I'm just going to kind of take the original comp plan right here. So those one-time overrides are going to go from $250 potentially up to $15. Okay. So again, right now, these are a little bit less because of the $50 direct commission. So things may or may not change. But the point is, guys, the company is always doing things to, they're helping you eat. They're paying the field. And when you don't pay the field, that's when bad things happen. And MyEcon does a great job of making sure that the field gets paid, making sure that the people that are putting in the work and putting in the grind are getting paid. So like I said, $15 raise here recently, $15 raise here recently, a little bit of a haircut with the one-time overrides, but like I said, it balances out. And the 4th component obviously is your Dream Team residuals, your DTR. And again, that's going to range from $1, all right, $1 up to $7 per active member on your team, and that gets paid out every single month. So when you think about it, kind of these guys right here, the direct commissions and the base shop, those are great for right upfront money as you first start to get going, as you first start to grow your team. These are really great for helping pay the bills, helping every single week. This gets paid out every single week. This gets paid out every single week. So these 3 get paid out weekly, but where the real money starts to happen, guys, is your team growth and your team leverage. And one of the things that I like about MyEcon is it forces you to help people. It forces you to help people. So For the folks that just want to go rogue and, you know, they're only in it for themselves, they only care about themselves, they only care about their own commissions, then maybe more of an affiliate opportunity is your type of thing. But if you like helping people and you like building a team and you like creating that stability that's going to give you the long-term residual growth, then MyEcon and the MyEcon compensation plan could be a very viable option for you. So again, this right here, guys, these two, that is where, in my opinion, that is where the real money is. That's where, for me, where I've made most of my money so far is in the overrides. And once the Dream Team residuals really start kicking in, again, this is where the most of your money is. So you got to grind through here with your upfront commissions to get to the long-term residuals, okay? So hope this makes sense for you guys. Hope you guys understand a little bit better now how the MyEcon comp plan works. Like I said, there's really 4 main components, which are right here. You have your direct commissions, your base shop commissions, your one-time overrides, and then your Dream Team residuals. Those are really the 4 major components. I just want to say thank you for watching this video. I'll talk to you guys real soon. I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.